Welcome back, gang, for the final installment of Finding Slope. Today we're going to talk about special cases where you find horizontal and vertical line slopes. So let's look at some things that we're going to be seeing. A horizontal slope, or a zero slope is what we're going to end up calling it. You'll get after you fill out the formula and solve your answer, you should end up with 0 over a number, and we'll just call it x. And so that's going to be 0 slope, and our answer would just be 0 in that case. Here we're going to have a vertical slope, and so you'll end up with a y value over an x value, or over 0, excuse me, and you can never have 0 in the denominator. So that's called undefined, because if you put any number divided by 0 into a calculator, it'll just give you a syntax error or an undefined variable, things like that. And so this will actually be undefined, and this one will be 0 slope. So, and then we're also going to use the formula to solve this. M, or slope, equals y minus y, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so let's label these boxes real quick as 1 and 2 so we can have some space down below a little bit. So box 1 is going to be y2 over y, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We haven't labeled the points for box 1, so it's going to be x1, y1, x2, y2. So let's go pick our numbers and throw them in there. Negative, so we'll say slope equals -7 minus -2. y2 is -7, y1 is -2. x2, so 2, minus x1, just 2. So we'll end up with plus a positive here. So -7 plus 2 is -5 over 0. So if we go look at our definitions over here, is it 0 slope? Nope, because it's -5 over 0, so it's undefined. So up here we would type in or we'd hit the button on Alex that says undefined. There's a little button to push for that. Let's look at box 2. I don't know where your room's going to be at, so you can put it here or out here. But box 2, our slope is going to be x, ooh, that's bad, x2, excuse me, x1, y1, x2, y2. There we go. So we're going to have y2 minus y1, so 7 minus -7 over x2 -9 minus x1 -9. So if we add our opposite value here, because we're subtracting, add the opposite, we're going to get 14 over -9 minus -9, which is plus, so -9 plus 9 is 0. So let's go check our situation again, and it looks exactly the same as this, except it has a number for y. So this one is also going to be undefined, and there's a button in the options to the right in Alex where you can push undefined. So remember, slope is going to be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and these are the patterns we're looking for. We're either looking for 0 on top, which is a 0 slope, or 0 on bottom, which is undefined.